Test, test, test. Everything should be good now. Alright. Good day, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Wait, it's Thursday. Happy Thursday, chat. How are we doing? Noise levels look alright. Alright, so today probably going to be only maybe 90 minutes for Warframe. And maybe Minecraft. Although if there's no Minecraft, well, it's a 90-minute stream. Yeah, I had some free time today. I did some cleaning around the house. Had to clean out some lids and some Tupperwares because you gotta take the seals off of them and then scrub out any like potential mold and stuff like that. Did some vacuuming. Had some holes in my vacuum sealed stuff, so I have to get new bags for that. Alright, that's all boring stuff. Today we are doing Warframe first thing. And you'll notice I am not playing my usual frame. Normally I play a fully built Caliban, but much like how I was working on a Kuva Grappler for directed fire, because Caliban just does crowd control and he sweeps up enemies and stuff, but can't concentrate his damage anywhere. My other option was to take up Hildryn. Hildryn Prime that I have here is a unit that uses its shields instead of an energy system, and she is capable of flying around and shooting things with her abilities. I think I have all of the mods, well, almost all of the mods that I need for her. I do also have Nyx Prime and Rhino Prime finishing up in the Foundry, so there's that too. This stream I'm probably... Thank you, Ordis. Wow, looks like those units are done printing. I am probably going to... I'm gonna go and get those from the Foundry. Because what we want to do today, we're leveling up Warframes. Not enough space in inventory. Fine. Anything for the Prime units. I haven't actually had a use for my Prime Warframe, sorry, for my Platinum in a while. You can always make more Platinum when I need to. So the plan for today, we're going to be hitting up the Plains of Eidolon, and we're going to speed level probably all of the Prime units that we got here. So that would be Hildryn, Nyx, and Rhino Prime. And then afterwards we'll be max level, and then I'm going to hit up Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. We're going to, we're going to level up weapons, but primarily we want to level up Balefire Charger, because I just applied a Forma, and as you can see here, it's not done yet. I probably need to apply maybe 1 or 2 more Forma on there. I can't get started. Like, I need to put Galvanized Shot, and I need to put Primed Heated Charge in the remaining slots. And those are pretty heavy mods. So we'll see how many times we need to do this. If we're feeling motivated, we'll grind for another Kuva Grappler, because we're sitting at 47% right now. That would need 3 more runs, in the worst case. Alright. I know there's a lot of people within my streaming circle streaming right now. It's a pretty tough Thursday, but for anybody who does show up, thank you for the lurk or, you know, showing up. Okay, so we're on normal mode, and we need to hit solo. Still working on that grind to affiliate. The only remaining condition is to get 2 more streams, or I have an average of 3 viewers, which is probably not good if I'm competing with my friends, but yeah, well, we'll see how it goes. Okay. Also, I am working on a Q&A video, or I'm gathering questions for Q&A video. I think I'm up to 18 questions across like 3 different circles that I'm involved with, so that's pretty good. Only got them as of yesterday. Got the hit. I don't know what's up. I'm really fogging up today. Oh, Balefire Charger actually goes up with the Warframe. Okay. That's good. Kinda needed that. So we might just be in the Plains of Eidolon until... The hell? They can see me? Okay, I'm clearly overestimating the distance I am from the enemy. Shit, this might be the pattern that's annoying. When this enemy station here starts moving in this direction, they just do not stop moving. Come on, hit. Do they see me? Come on, stay still. Stay still. Oh, damn it. Well, it's good that exalted weapons won't be giving me a hard time for leveling. Because by far I find Plains of Eidolon sniping to be the fastest means of leveling up a Warframe. The hell? Jeez. Okay, I'm not having a good time here. We're gonna have to get some distance. But where's the Eximus unit? and then hope that the routing resets for all of those targets. Got him. My hand's not so steady right now. I finished washing some dishes. Really was scrubbing there. Missed. Man, I hate it when he's routing that way. Right. Says level 10, but we're actually level 15 right now. Please stop. This is different. Great. Now if they'll stay in that pattern, that would be much appreciated. And the visibility is shite person. And then another. Come on. Got it. The projectile that I'm firing is actually pretty big. Despite already having the perk of having infinite punch through. I think I got that one. Got him. Now, if only you could level up weapons this way. But if you have a pretty good Sanctuary Onslaught, you could get done in 1 to 2 rounds there, which is under 5 minutes. Which is arguably faster than what I'm doing for this Warframe here. But just, you need a good enough lobby. Or session. Okay, he's gonna stop by the machine. This is our preferred one. Level 22. Balefire Charge is actually max rank already. Let's get both. Okay, so today I learned taking out the surface-to-air anti-aircraft missile launcher does not proc sneak attack. Because the way this works is that I'm targeting Eximus units, and Eximus units have a high XP yield. But then you also get a bonus for sneak attacks, which is why I'm sniping them from high up in the air. But then if I still have my Arcwing deployed, the XP goes to my Arcwing, and I want the XP to go to my weapons. So that's why I juggle myself in the air momentarily. Come on, is that a unit? It's a unit, it's not an Eximus unit. What are you doing in that spot? Okay, proc the stealth kill affinity bonus. Oh, that better not be it. No. Fuck. He's walking in a circle. Where did the Eximus unit here go? We're gonna reset again by putting a lot of distance between us. Originally, this loop would have 5 different camps in it, but I found that the 3 was a closer self-sustaining loop. But then every now and then I have this issue where the units either just stop spawning, or their positions are like super ass. Not the kind of ass you want to get involved with either. The kind of ass that makes your wait at the DMV even longer than it should. Come on, stop. Stop at the machine. Okay, this guy is going forward to the rock. The Prime variant, this is Hildryn Prime. Yeah, this is indeed Hildryn Prime. We are just leveling up the unit at the Eidolon Plains simply because Forma, right? Power leveling it. We're at level 25 right now. Also, Spectre, thank you for joining in. So that you were streaming Black Desert Online. You still there? Shit. It didn't land? How did it not land? I aggroed them. No. And we lost a stealth kill affinity bonus. Again. Come on. Just wanna hang? Yeah, sure. I might actually stream PJ's Minecraft stuff. I'm not too sure if I want to do that yet. What the hell? That's odd. Usually Twitch chat default moderation catches stuff like that. Let's see. Nope, can't access moderation tools from OBS. I'll just leave it there. But we're almost done. We just need 5 more levels. That shouldn't take long, assuming I hit my targets and that my targets spawn. But yeah, if you just want to hang, lurk, put in song requests, that's all cool. Still working my way up to affiliate. Gonna need to hit that average of 3 viewers. So all of the views are much appreciated. Thank you, Spectre. Yeah, so that was like the second Big Dick Online stream that I've seen you stream so far. I guess that's gonna be, I don't know, flavor of the month. I don't know how long you've been playing, because you start the stream pretty early in my local time. Or I guess normal people would wake up at 7 a.m., but I woke up at 3 p.m. today, if that says anything. Like, I'll wake up before noon on days that I have class and such, and that's only 2 days a week, though. Fuck, it didn't spawn. Let's proc stealth kill. Okay. What are we at? Level 26. This route has not been treating me well recently. RNG, I guess. Again, for anyone not familiar with how leveling in the Plains of Eidolon works, you get stealth kill affinity bonuses, combined with only targeting Eximus units. It gets you up pretty fast. But if they're not spawning, tough luck. Like, they're supposed to be spawning in these fixed locations. Alright, level 28. That's good. Okay, they're spawning now. That's great. Hit. Delete that bot. Hit the proc. Yeah, I'll get to it when I lose my next streak, I guess. These guys will wonder what we did. Good song. Alright, we're done here. And then we also have Nyx Prime and Rhino Prime, which just came out of the foundry a few minutes ago. We gotta level those up, get their mastery. Now, I'm not too interested in Nyx Prime. I watched a short video on it today. Rhino Prime, I do know what to do for that. He's a weapons platform. A super buff weapons platform. Alright, chat, I will get to... Don't walk away, cause if it's not okay. And do something better, honey. Alright, there we go. Good thing I can access the stream manager from my phone. Alright. Now let's take a look at our arsenal. So I am missing a few mods needed for Hildryn. For instance, I'm missing the correct aura. Okay, so I believe this requires primed flow. Let me see here. I think I needed primed flow on Hildryn. Good song, good song. It's been so long since yeah, I need growing power, yeah. Okay, I have stretch. Oh yeah, precision intensify, that's what I had earlier. So we can slot precision intensify here, and then I have room for one more slot, assuming that I don't level up aviator. Because this Hildryn Prime build is specifically for Oh wait, no, flow isn't gonna work. Let's see. Yeah, not flow. Guide says... Oh, what's this? Balefire Surge. I could do this. It says adaptation. I don't want to do adaptation though. I'm not looking for a defensive build. Yeah, I might do Balefire Surge. Alright. Let's... Alright, that should be good. Wait, I have two options. Blazing Pillage. Pillage is the second ability, right? Yeah, and we're keeping that. Actually, you might want to do... Yeah, Blazing Pillage might be better. Fills up with the slots, don't care too much about Aviator. Yes, I do have all of her mods. I made sure to buy all of Hildryn's mods ahead of time. Yes, I am leveled up with Cephalon Suda. I am leveled up with the Arbiters of Hexus, and I am leveled up with Steel Meridian. That gets me half of the syndicates, and if I need anything from the other ones, I'll just trade for them. I have a pretty okay means of... I have no idea what that emoji is. Is that a corn dog or... It's a... Okay, you're being horny. Alright. Yeah. So, I have a pretty stable platinum income if I really need it, I guess. By the way, this is my Hildryn. The paint job was originally supposed to be like Gurren Lagann. I think, though, given the nature of her flying around shooting lasers, she's functionally more of an Iron Man, but yeah. Anyway, what we're really here for is working on our Balefire charge mods. So... well, yeah, that's not going to cut it. We're going to need to throw in another Forma for this. I haven't even leveled up any of these. Yeah, that's going to take up quite a bit there. Let's see, I got 30k right now. I can get you up to level rank 8. That should be fine. And while we're at it, let's also get up Ground Convulsion. Yep. We are not going to be able to fit Galvanized Shot or Prime Heated Charge. What we want to do is guild our Exalted Weapon, which is what's shooting at the lasers when Hildryn's flying around, to a good enough status, I guess. And we're going for, it's corrosive plus heat damage. That's what we're doing. So we're gonna have to... Yeah, I already know. I gotta throw in another Forma. And also, I only have 2 Forma left, and I'm out of blueprints. I'm not going to be grinding for Forma blueprints on stream today. So, we're gonna have to do that off stream, and then we're gonna move on to something else when I run out. Sorry, Prime Convulsion is line, right? Yeah, okay. Yes, it is. Alright. That means that we also have to go back into the field, and we have to do another set of Plains of Eidolon sniping, Let be. But now I know that I can rank up exalted weapons using the Plains of Eidolon, which means I do not have to guild Hildryn Prime again. Is there even anything that I need to do there? I could apply one more Forma, hypothetically, because I don't have Aviator maxed out, but I don't care about that. So we're going to kindly put off, and we're going to head back into the field. And then once we know we're done with Balefire Charge, we'll quickly get through Nyx and Rhino Prime, level them up. Now, something that I have not tested is that I know you can level up weapons by themselves, like really fast in Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, but I have not seen the numbers for Warframes. Hit. Looks like I think the sun's setting, which means I'm gonna have to potentially put up with them giant robots spawning. It's up to rank 12 already, that's good. Hit. Rank 15. Yeah, this thing levels up way faster than the Warframe itself. Say, anyone here joining up for PJ's Hardcore Minecraft event? I know I am. Still not sure if I'm gonna stream it though, just because it's well, it's his event. Alright. Fuck. He's moving. And whenever he moves in that direction, I know it's just not worth chasing after him, because he does not stop. $21, almost there. It's 2/3. Alright, good. He's back at base camp. I don't think he's moving while I'm gone. Like, I feel like I would have unloaded him when I go to the other camps, but maybe I'm just overestimating that. Hit. 25. My hands are way too shaky right now. Hit. Nice. 27. Okay, I was flying too low and I triggered the anti-air measures. Fuck, he's moving. Okay, last cause. I think I aggroed him. Still hate that they can see me from here. Look! the anti-aircraft gun already deployed. 28. Rock. 29. Okay, he's gonna stop at the machine. That should do it. Alright. Gosh, I hope that's enough. Because then I have to... Maybe I have to sink another Forma, you know? Well, that's my dual scanner. Yeah, so you might see a lot of things going on in my foundry, because I started working through blueprints, particularly blueprints for weapons used to craft other weapons. Alright, let's see. It's not gonna be enough. I already know it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's not gonna cut it. What do I do, man? Look at that. I have like 4 like mods that go up to rank 10. They're already polarized slots. So it's 14 now. It was 0 earlier. Yeah, like I have like 4 primed mods and 2 galvanized mods going on to this exalted weapon. I shouldn't be surprised that it's eating up so much. Okay. I only got 1 Forma left. Okay, I should probably go to primed heated charge, so we're gonna do line. Yeah. Because primed heated charge currently takes 14. It will take 60 once it's rank 10. Galvanized shot is 11, going to 12. Okay. And can't even apply it during. I think I need another Forma after this, if I'm doing the math in my head correctly. Man. Because I'll need... I think I'm going to get 14 points after this, and then primed heated charge would be brought down to 7. 7 is... Okay, up to 14. Oh, wait, hold on. Shit, I can't remember how many points were... Let's just level it up and do the math after that. I really should probably do relics again. Because at this point, I already have, like, I just acquired all of the featured ones, so that's Nyx Prime, Rhino Prime. So I can take this opportunity to, like, get Where the hell is it? Oh. Didn't proc because it hit 2 units at the same time. Come on, hit, yeah. Again, I'm not sure if leveling up an Exalted Weapon is faster in Elite Sanctuary Onslaught or not. He's not going for the weapon. What? Proc. Whoa. I landed the hit, but didn't get stealth kill. Man. I got that. Okay. Targeted and firing. Alright, up to rank 14 so far. How long have I been doing this? 2 minutes? Which is about as long as one wave in Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Oh man, they're being procced. They're aggro. They're getting aggroed. Which is bad for me. Hit. 17. Go to the machine. Go to the machine. Yeah, he's going to the machine. Hit. Please be at your stupid little tree. Happy little accidents. Do. 23. All right. Everybody, thank you again for dropping Q&A questions. I've hit up a few. That guy's moving too fast. He's aggroed again. Eidolon, little creatures. Yeah, thank you again to everybody who's been dropping Q&A questions. I have dropped a prompt for people to just give me Q&A questions for an upcoming video. I hit up Fusion Fall, I hit up Bleachno, I hit up my local anime club, I hit up HLC. Yeah. It's interesting to think about the number of circles that I've been involved in. And you all collectively got me about 18 questions, I think. Including off of Twitter, not just Discord. So I'll be able to probably work with that. I'll still take more questions, though. I'll take stupid questions, even. I did get out one politics question, so I'm gonna have to make a bit about that. $27, come on. We've been in here for 5 minutes and 31 seconds. Did not hit. They're aggro again. That's not even a... $28. Do 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 do. That was not an Eximus unit, which means it didn't spawn. Stop at the machine. Stop at the machine. What? You stepped on the wrong side of the machine. Hit, but aggroed, which means no bonus. Come on, I just need 2 more levels. It's supposed to be fast. On paper, it's fast. You know, if you know how to aim in a fast manner. If I could do that, I'd be playing CSGO instead of using lock-on weapons in Warframe with big AoE damage. No. I don't F with them team death battle types, I guess. So I don't do Valorant, I don't do Marble Rivals, I don't do anything requiring me to properly aim. I made an exception strictly for Fortnite because they had a Hoshimachi Suisei event. Yeah, now Epic Games owns $40 from me, or has $40 from me. Alright, moment of truth. We're gonna see if I've applied enough Forma to support all of the mods that I need. I guess regardless of the effect. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, let's leave Cetus. We're going to level up in Elite Archimedia. Sorry, not Elite Archimedia. Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Just because sniping those targets was so inconsistent. And it's nighttime now, so there's a higher chance that all the targets are going to move around in response to enemy aggro. Oh, there's our daily tribute. Sorry, I turned on the music recently. I purchased and bought some new Sonachord tracks. I was trying those out. Alright, we're up to 14. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so from the looks of it, in order to get galvanized shot into that last slot, we're going to need to polarize one more time. We have already applied polarization to all the slots with our heaviest mods. Yes, Lethal Torrent is 11. Galvanized Diffusion is 12. Much like Galvanized Shot will be 12 when it hits rank 10. And we don't even have... We're not even making use of an Exilus at this point. I don't actually have anything in mind for what to use for this. Let me see. Yeah, and there was no recommended Exilus mod in the reference material that I had either. Oh boy, this thing hits hard though. Straight up a 3 times multiplier for charge shots. 11, yeah. Quick shots by themselves are 11k. I might slot in something for like fire rate. I'm not sure. I'd like to. Thing is, I've never fired this thing. I don't know how slow or how fast it fires. I'm just doing for damage right now. Which is funny because corrosive heat is what I was supposed to have for Occucore. Alright, well, I don't have another Forma blueprint. Do I? I'm not buying Forma. Buying Forma is stupid. I'm out of Forma blueprints, which means that in order to get all of the mods that I need to get a Forma blueprint, and then even if I got the Forma blueprint, it would take 24 hours to craft, which means we're done with Hildryn today. Okay. Next, we're going to get back to mastery grinding today. And we have 2 new units. Sorry, we have 3 new units. Yesterday, I finished crafting Zaku Prime. And then as of less than an hour ago, we got our hands on Nyx Prime and Rhino Prime. So we're just looking to level all of these up. What I'm probably going to do, we're going to go into Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. And we're just going to Kuva Grappler our way through. We're going to get XP, so we're going to get affinity on everything. Let's see. I don't actually plan on using Zaku or Nyx. I mean, Zaku has some interesting stuff. The idea that he steals weapons off of others and then like fires them. I think that's cool. I don't have any plans immediately to use her though. And then while we're in there, we should get a good level, a good amount of XP on the other weapons. Now, appearance. What do we want to do for this? Zaku Prime has a lot of. I'm getting some Duviri vibes from this. It's pretty neat. What do I want to do for the color? This is... We did like a deeper red. Hot Rod red. Like a deep blue. Okay, so that's red. The secondary color should be white then, right? We could do black. Deep crimson. I guess.
Striking.
Oh, okay. That's the same color. Okay, so we've inverted the red and the white. Can we make this? We get like a. Okay, can't get like a gold on there. Okay, I guess we're just gonna do whites. Accents. Alright, let's make that gold a little bit brighter. And not like that pale gold. Or do we want to do like a silver? No, nah. Like a vibrant gold. Yeah. Energy, I'm guessing. Oh, yeah. That's what I thought. Let's brighten that up. Alright, how... Okay, that gets pretty dark. That's not bad, I guess. I don't have anything in mind for attachments yet. Alright, now we're going to level up all of this in Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Head back to Public, turn on... Actually, you don't need Steel Path for that. Because Elite Sanctuary Onslaught is just a flat level 60 to 70. Oh, wait, I forgot. There was never a debate about whether leveling up on the Eidolon Plains or Elite Sanctuary Onslaught was faster for leveling up Warframes, because you can't level up Warframes in Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. It needs to be level 30. That's why I was only doing weapons in there. But it is absolutely faster in there for weapons. Okay. Chat, I could go sniping again. I do want these weapons done with, though, so we're going to switch back to... let's see here. We'll do Caliban because although we do have Hildryn Prime, her mods aren't done yet, you know? No point doing that. You know what? Actually, no. No, we will. Oops. We're gonna go Hildryn Prime. And how many rounds we stick around is strictly based off of affinity. Also, got myself a new, what the hell, everyone disappeared. Oh, I see. Alright, looks like the host, shat themselves. Just checking my notifications here, chat. Alright. Let's get those weapons pumped. We had a lot of stuff in the foundry. And you see, hey chat, you see that ship on the left? I want that. I don't know how to get it though. I want to make like an R-wing. Am I doing this correctly? I think someone's ability procced overshields for me. Is this an AoE weapon? I thought it was like directed fire. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing nearly as much damage as I should be. Is that me? How are we doing? One level? Well, I am one-shotting things, but these are just star chart enemies. Well, it's certainly interesting and different. How are we doing for levels? Oh, that's right, I can't use Kuba Grattler here. Let's see how I do then. Look at that. Was that 130k that I read? Oh shit. Yeah, Hildryn is technically self-sustaining so long as I pillage from enough enemies. I'm not sure what the limitations are for that though. Gotta get my shields up. Are the overshields mine? Did I do that? The amount of research that I have done on this unit is pretty bad. All I knew was what the build required. Balefire Charge has a lot in common with, I guess, Aki Core. No secondary boosts, corrosive. This is the first time I've actually managed to use Balefire Charge. I have to remember not to spam Plunder on the same group of enemies because it doesn't give me additional. And then it still spends the energy from the enemies. My hover distance isn't very high. It's certainly interesting. The energy goes down pretty fast. And I'm always using it. How are we doing? Well, I didn't think the charge attacks would have this much in the way of... You know, I kind of thought the flight would have more benefits to it. Wow. The game didn't load my paint job for a second. Okay, enemies. Oh? That's a familiar sound. Hey, Spec! Thank you for the raid! Alright, looks like you're all done with Big Dick Online, Black Desert Online, huh? Oh, shit. Yep. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name's T-Man Bagged, and I am a variety streamer. I know Spec through Fusion Fall. We played Warframe together a few times. Right now, I'm doing Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Sausage Party. Spec stopped by earlier and he dropped a few sausages, so it don't got me totally by surprise there. Right now, I'm just leveling up my weapons and trying out one of my newer Warframes. How's the grind go? Oh, well, you know, sniping units while flying up high in the air was actually pretty boring. But I'm leveling up weapons now, just because I'm in here. I think I will go back into the Plains of Eidolon, though. And then I have to level up Rhino Prime and Nyx Prime. You muted Frozone for once. Hello, Admiral. Resident Frozone hater here. Don't know why you wouldn't want to listen to his beautiful voice, though. There's a reason we give him those karaoke requests. And that's because he does them well. Oh, shit. Let's see, we're up to rank 20 with Lex. I think we're going to just bail after this. Yeah, so we're trying out this new unit that I acquired, a Hildryn Prime. Hildryn Prime steals people's shields and uses them as energy, and then she fires beams from the sky. I'm not too sure if I like it, though. I was looking for a unit with more directed attack options, so in this case, laser beams. Because usually I do crowd control. Anytime, PJ. Fully justified on keeping those redeems in. Alright. Try her alt fire? Hey, that looks pretty cool. So, there's a difference between quick shot and charge shot and this alt fire. Okay, that's cool. Totally forgot that was there and I hadn't even tried it. Well, that definitely hits a lot harder. I mean, so long as I have the enemies around me to sustain the energy, that should be fine. I probably do want to work on, like, the efficiency, though. Where the hell is everybody? In here? Yeah, energy management is a little faster paced than I'm used to because there's the passive, it depletes it quite a bit. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for recommending the alt fire. I definitely like it a lot more than charge shots. Well, no doubt this unit is capable of handling Start Chart, but I'm not doing Start Chart. I am doing Steel Path. And, let's see. Lex is only up to rank 22. Okay, we're going to end our run here. I'm not feeling that. But, yeah, that's a nice all-fire. You can relieve yourself without telling me, but thank you for sticking around. Also, we got a Bratton Vandal blueprint. I've never gotten that before, but we'll keep that around for mastery. Okay, so we're gonna open up the Foundry because a lot of things have popped up in the Foundry. Alright, we got a Dracoon, which we need to craft a different thing. We got our first Grakata, but I'm gonna need a second one. Okay. Alright. We have the Akvasto. We got the Bolto. We're going to claim that because we need it for crafting something else. We have another dual Skana. Another Vasto. No, we're not doing that. Okay, now, what did we need all of that for? 1 second. Okay, we need the Akbolto for that. Not enough components. I'm out of Forma. Okay. What about Vasto? Nope. Vasto, Akvasto. Okay, we need a normal Vasto for the Redeemer, but then I also need Argon Crystals. Okay, how about the Dracoon? There we go. We can craft the Tsar, which will free that up. Bolto. Okay, so we can craft the Akbolto. Now that I have Boltos. Alright. With 2 Boltos, which were crafted using 2 other guns. We then get the Akbolto, which can be used for the Akgarja. And then I get the mastery from the Akbolto, then combine that into the Akgarja, and then I get the mastery from that. And then as for Skana, yeah, so there are like 3 different recipes that require a skana, which is why I had to prepare like 3 of them. I need one more Vasto, though. Okay, so I can claim the Vasto. And then I need 2... Yeah, it is very annoying to get all of the components. I really should just bookmark the page listing weapons used to craft other weapons. But we're here now. Okay, we're going to need 2 argon crystals. What we can do... Yeah, let's get 2 argon crystals. Or I suppose first I should probably switch out my weapons. Let's see. We finished leveling a melee weapon and a primary. So let's go... Okay, hold on. Let's do... I don't know. Nami solo. And... we got a primary here that's ready. A primary that I wouldn't mind throwing out afterwards. I guess not. Okay. The bow. That mastery grind, am I right, kids? Alright, we're gonna swap this out. I'm not gonna use the weapon, so we don't have to think about it. Ninkondi. Hey, I need this to craft something else. I'm gonna have to check that out. Oh, wait, I had a few options here. Okay, we're gonna do Mark 1 Pure X first. Don't care too much about that. I will upgrade the melee weapon in case an emergency happens. Where I need to panic attack something. True endgame of Warframe is Mastery Rank flexing. Oh yeah. This song that is playing right now is a Nightcore mix of the opening to No Game No Life, which only has 1 season. It aired in 2014, and actually the yellow t-shirt that I wear in most of my popular media is a No Game No Life reference. I believe the series itself has been under multiple controversies, such as the primary artist of the source material tracing over sort of MMD fan art, and I think there was a tax evasion thing. They want a season 2, but it's been over a decade already. Yeah. Wish they did more. They had a movie. I never watched it, but they have a movie. Yeah. Alright, got a fresh set of weapons there. And, I guess while we're at it, let's take a look at that Rhino Prime.
It will be marked on navigation.
There's a big eyeball in the middle, like a slate, like a big sensor. Why don't we get some color on this thing? Certainly a interesting appearance. Alright. It doesn't strike me as too different from normal Rhino. Okay, hold on first. Just gonna throw on some arbitrary mods. Appearance. What if we had like a base, like It's a pretty bright white. That base color covers a lot of the, And then what else do we have here? Black? Blue? How about a deeper blue? Like a... maybe that's too much. Kinda looks a bit too fleshy with the red. Let's do blue.
Orders did not think the operator could be more attractive. Wrong again, orders.
No, actually we're gonna do tertiary blue, and then we're gonna just do black for... You can't get a nice gold, I think. No. Yeah, black. Accents. What do we got for accents? Oh yeah, that's the gold there. I like these mechanical parts that they've added to Rhino. Probably don't need to do anything for the emissives. He doesn't have much going for him, though. Definitely want to slap on some attachments. Like, those legs are hella bare. Now, I know I throw Arca Solstice on a lot of things. This guy really doesn't have much going for him, right? Oh, hold on. We're not doing separate this time. And then, yeah, his legs hella bare. Let's give him some aura. Just throw the whole thing at him. Get him everything in the kitchen sink. Alright. And then... let's see. Copy main colors. Hey, that looks nice. Gold to blue on the trims. Okay. Probably want to do something with the emissive colors. Or I guess we can't. What about a vibrant blue? Nothing happened. Okay, you know, we're just gonna leave that as is. Energy's like that. Okay. That is some aura. Its default looks better. It's kind of like this rainbow sort of thing. I like that. Sedanas. So we got a few options. I'm thinking... what about Saturn 6? Probably just gonna go with this one again. I know I abused the hell out of this specific combination of attachments. I do like it though. I do. Yeah. And back when I had normal Rhino, he had a variation of the same attachments, but otherwise had the same attachments. Yeah. Helmet options? Oh, I have Rhino Dex as an option. And then we also have default Rhino. Okay, so all our options are Rhino Prime, Rhino Dex. You know, let's skin. Let that load in. Oh, that is regal. Wow. I like that. But, we got Dex. Well, I just got the Prime, though. But I did think it was pretty plain. The helmet. Okay, so this is what it looks like with the full deck set. This is an anniversary skin that was given to people almost for free. What are we thinking, chat? I like the Rhino Prime helmet. Gives me something to focus on because otherwise he doesn't have any eyeballs or anything. Yeah, I like this. It brings together the blockiness of the attachments with the more detailed style of the deck skin. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. So for those who don't know, Rhino is typically played as a super defensive weapons platform. He has some of the best abilities in the game, which, you know, buff both his attack and his defense. Which is why you throw a weapon on him, because you're not using his abilities to attack things. You're using his abilities to boost his attack. Because he has a charge attack and he has like a ground smack attack. They're kind of ass. Typically you would like subsume over them. Alright, so we're gonna go to the Void. In normal mode. Mobile defense, there we go. Now, if I'm looking at the schedule correctly, I think PJ is going to be starting his Minecraft pretty soon. I'm still kind of split on whether I'm going to be streaming it or not, because it's not my Minecraft server. It also might lower my interactivity just in VC.
You must deliver payloads and defend
I don't want to do that.
while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
Oh wait, I can't do that. I don't have Roar unlocked. Fantastic.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal.
Alright, looks like the rando who dropped in with me is more than willing to transport the key.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Currently up one Argon Crystal of the two that we need. Yeah, I'm liking the increased metallic components on the deck skin. He does kind of look like just a guy, though. Which works. I know a lot of people do like Doom Guy or Master Chief kind of cosplay, fashion frames, using Rhino or like Goss or something like that. Because they're just guys. Isn't they have very clear-cut buff humanoid silhouettes. Yep, just reminding myself here, you have to level up the Warframes and the...
Area completed. Move on.
Okay, looks like I'm transporting the key, which is okay, I guess. 3 people in this lobby. Well, we fulfilled my personal objective here.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take
46 seconds. $29 seconds until my real weapon comes online. Good thing I'm in normal mode, otherwise this would have been an actual issue.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Yeah, normal mode enemies are pretty weak. Although throwing on any mods at all in the melee weapons does help. My dog is still fully powered.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
I'm gonna grab this argon crystal here. And we're gonna make our way to our final objective. Looks like this other guy here, he has...
Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Spray and pray, brother. What up? Oh, wrong quote.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
My brothers, did I not tell of this day? Did I not prophesize this moment? This death
Did I kill him?
temporary. My existence
Oh, that was an accident.
I cannot destroy it.
Wow, well, we are up 250% of the target goal for argon crystals. How are we doing for levels? Okay, we got a modest amount of affinity for everything. Maybe doing an arbitration wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Alright, let's see here.
Another job well executed.
Oh yeah! Hey guys, I got a new ship. Figured I didn't have the endo to pump out another Archon stretch for platinum this week, so I figured I would use my Cal stockpile points for that ship. A scout, that's what it's called. Alright. something that I forgot to do earlier. Okay, Nikana? Yeah, alright. So, Dragon Nikana was on the menu. That is why we kept that weapon. And then... do that. There's something else needed argon crystals. What was it? Redeemer, that's it. There we go. Right, good thing we got that, those extra argon crystals, I guess. We do have a few other options here. I don't have all of the materials for them, though. And, well, frankly, do I really want to use nitane extract on these now?
Combination of heightened dopamine levels and a telephone. You're welcome.
I guess I could. Yeah, sure, why not? So, do I want to do Oma? Or do I want to do Destreza? I don't think I've ever owned a rapier before. Alright, now we got those crafting. And I do think... Oh, I have no more argon crystals. Alright. Hey yo, I'm seeing a notification here. Alright, fellas. I'm seeing that PajamaHero has went live, which means his hardcore server is up. Anyone can join his hardcore server and, I don't know, mess around with him. Yeah, let's mess around with PajamaHero, but I do need to get my stuff back. So let's see. Is that all I have for this scene? Streaming 2, streaming, Zoom, nope, that's OBS. Alright, I think we're going to end Warframe here. Thank you for watching Warframe. If you join me with Warframe, we are now going to switch to Minecraft. I don't know for how long, though. Realistically, I will probably try to keep the grind going. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to stream hardcore Minecraft, and then when I decide to have dinner, or if Mom decides to bring home something for dinner, then we're going to end the stream there. And then I'll continue playing Minecraft from there. We can raid into PJ's stream. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. You have to under 2. Alright, turn that off. You guys aren't missing much from Warframe. I would have just leveled up some more stuff. Nothing fancy. yesterday I had to I had to update to make the mod pack work for me, because I needed JDK 25 or later. Apparently I haven't updated since JDK 21, or rather Java 21. I updated to Java 26 because the mod pack needs Java 25. I mean, okay, yeah. Don't know how many of you all are going to be chiming in to Mr. PJ here. You probably want to hop over to his stream too. You're not going to see too much on what I got here. Enable monitor 2. There we go. Rebecca Minecraft. That shit is on. 9 people on. So, full disclaimer. It used to be a one-life system. Shit, it's night. Okay, so realistically, all of my stuff is probably despawned. F3G? Not check orders. F3V. There. So, it used to be a hardcore server. With 1 life. As of yesterday, because so many people died, they've upgraded it to 3 lives. I died yesterday. I was doing everything pretty safe, but I was having some rubber banding issues. And as a result, I died. Gonna stay in somebody's house. Oh, look, it's a hobbit hole. They have a crafting table. Okay. So I died in a cave to a baby zombie. I had fought off a dozen zombies before that at some point, but I didn't have a stable food source to regenerate my health. So I was running away from a baby zombie with maybe 2 hearts left or something. And I did not have any blocks in my hotbar. I did, however, have a flint and steel, and I did have my pickaxes. So I could have gone back up my stairs, take the stairs with me, or I could have barricaded myself with fire, in which the baby zombie would have had to pathfind around it. Retrospectively, I should have done those, but I didn't. But I'm back in the game now. I didn't lose too much. I only reached iron. I did dig to diamond level, but I had not found my diamonds yet. So, not much in the way of regrets yet. I'm not going to be stealing anybody's stuff. What do we got going on here, huh? Alright, looks like they are refreshing this server. I'm going to have to unmute PJ's stream for a second. Oh wait, hold on. I have the... I'm not sure how I want to do the audio situation for this. Okay, I have audio capture on. Okay, desktop audio. Yeah, just normal desktop audio capture. For the stream, we're going to meet PJ. An advertisement? No. Oh yeah, PJ's not able to join either. I don't know what's up with that. Huh. Oh wait, no, he's just logged on. Oh, and then if I look at my own game, yeah, of course. Of course, it's running on my screen now too. And I would just bother to look at it. Oh, come on. Alright, what's my ping at? 80? That's not too bad. Looks like it did not save much in the way of progress. We chopped down one tree. We're gonna go back to the Hobbit hole. We're gonna craft us some minor stuff. And we're gonna try to sleep through the night, actually. I think that would be a good idea. Yeah, you know, in my first life, I was playing pretty conservatively. Yeah, it was just my hotbar had the wrong items. I wasn't able to switch to blocks into my hotbar fast enough in time. You know what? I'm gonna try here. Appeal to the goodwill of the people. Do we have 5 people willing to sleep? Because PJ's out in the cold. I don't even think he's in his armor. And surely people want to sleep, right? There we go. We got 3 people now. Ah, shit. You know, I think the server has a rule against combat logging. So typically in this situation, you would have everybody who doesn't have a bed on hand log off, and then you sleep, and then... I don't think we're gonna reach that, though. There's a lot of phantoms outside. I don't know if the server has like a grave system or something, because I did see that there were like ghosts or like, I think there were dead bodies. So I don't know if my dead body is sitting at the bottom of a cave at Y -10 or something. You know what would really get me going is a stable food source and a bow. A bow would go a long way for me. Yeah, okay, I don't think we're gonna sleep the night away. We're going to borrow 5 cobblestone. I can pay that back later. I totally forgot they added spears to the game. Wow. But I want to get back to my own cave. Alright, the sun is rising. My cave was actually covered up, but it should be around here. Somewhere here. If I make a shovel, hold on, I'm gonna make a shovel. My dumbass has to play conservatively, even more conservatively now, because I had to take a massive L to a literal toddler. And I'm not looking to do any giveaways either. Like, I'm gonna give that 5 cobblestone back to whoever lives in that hobbit hole. I think half a stack of fish should set me up for early game. Thing is, I don't really know how long this server is even going to go for, because it's just 3 lives, right? And it's only running maybe 12 hours a day, I think. It was up for about 4 hours last night without a stream. Thank God there's no drowned in this river. Man, I feel like I moved so slowly because I took up Warframe, man. Alright, I think we're doing pretty nice on fish. And just get as many as you can, right? Hold on. Oh, there it is. I missed my own drop. I missed multiple drops. Not gonna waste good food now. Now I forgot if you're able to use leaves in furnaces, because I haven't experimented with that feature, because I typically play on a Forever World, Hololive construction server, and that's, you know, that's endgame there. I didn't have to think about the applications of leaves. Man, am I ever gonna find it? Is it here? Probably not, but I'm gonna check anyways. I think what I can do is start a new tunnel. Yeah, I can start a new tunnel. That's what I'm gonna do. There's a lot of fish here, wow. Yeah, I'm going to, I guess, start a new hole. And this time I won't lose it. And that I know I was somewhere in this area. I think I dug my hole here, and then I dug, like, downwards to a certain Y level. Y16, that's it. And so it is possible for me to intercept it. Yeah. Hopefully we find coal on the way, because I finally have access to, like, food. Yeah, Y16, so it has to be 40 blocks further down. Shit. Is this the river? This better not be a river. No, it's not. It's an underwater cave that is adjacent to the river. Then we can find the cave where I was at. It wasn't a particularly great cave, but I also don't really know how the item recovery system works in this server. So for all I know, I have the opportunity to loot my own grave. But if not, yeah, okay, whatever. Typically I have a brightness mod to bring it up to like 1000%. So this is actually pretty bad with the sunglasses. There we go, we got coal. You know, it was a much bigger pain in the ass to find coal earlier, yesterday. But hey, with this, maybe we can be a little more optimistic about the loot. Like, I never found diamond, right? Definitely gonna need torches if I don't have access to Fulbright while wearing a pair of sunglasses. And with, oh yeah, this is a nice coal vein. This is a nice coal vein. No regrets there. Wow, I couldn't tell that was bronze. Man. What we're gonna do... because I can't see. I really can't see. We're gonna block up the entrance. Placing torches on the right of the wall wherever we go, for consistency's sake. Oh yeah, get all the coal that we can. Grateful for this bounty. Because I was really hurting for coal in my first life. What's PJ doing? PJ's caving. He's naked. But he is being attended. You gotta escort PJ like you would escort a client. A pretty woman. Yeah, that's it. Escort PJ like he were a pretty woman. Right on time. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a much better start. I know it's not iron. I might hold off. Okay. Bronze tools are going to be pretty good. Let's get one furnace. We're going to be patient with this. We could get 2 furnaces, but that's a waste of inventory space. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're not dying the same stuff again, because we actually have health regen now. Yummy, yummy health regen. The price on salmon these days, though, that's not so great. Let's see, I think there was somebody in close proximity to me there, but I don't see them anymore. It's gonna be 300 seconds until this fish is done cooking, so that's 5 minutes from now. Yeah, let's make the second furnace. Who cares about cobblestone of all things? We're gonna smelt the copper, and we're going to get ourselves some slightly faster tools. And some starter gear. And then if we replace that starter gear, it's really not going to matter because we're replacing iron, we're replacing bronze. It's all garbage. But we need to wear garbage. At least until I get a bow. But then we have to upgrade the bow. And that's a lot of fishing. So I need enough string for a bow and a fishing rod, I guess. Let's hear PJ's reaction to that.
You out of your mind? Protect BJ. Yes, please protect me. Where's Litos? Why would I kill you? I get nothing from that. Why would you make this trap? Why would you make a trap? I don't get it. Bro, I'm so freaking scared right now.
It's like a 20-second delay.
Oh, creepers should not be that powerful. There's no trap in Minecraft. There is traps in Minecraft if you're creative enough. You're creative enough. Can I get an instant replay of like what just killed me?
Oh, wait a minute. He died? Did he die? PJ was killed by a creeper. He's eaten through his second life already. Oh. Well, we may very well encounter the scenario where he just watches people as a ghost again, which is what happened last stream. Little, unfortunate. Does mean that he will be at the whims of others to provide the content. Oh, baby, that's some fish. Get that good shit in. I'm gonna get one stone and then one copper pick. That's it. We have a lot of stuff that we don't need. We'll start tossing stuff once we get a flint and steel. Yeah, I saw a spec. I actually didn't notice it until I unmuted PJ's stream and noticed that he was talking about, hey, can I get an instant replay on that? Yeah, and then I looked up in chat, he died to a creeper, which it's the second time he's died to a creeper. How am I doing on my end? It's a slow start, so for context, I did die once. I'm willing to admit that. Yesterday, I died to a baby zombie after I had killed maybe 6 other zombies. There were items in my inventory that could have changed this. I had my pickaxe, I had a flint and steel, so I could have barricaded the zombie. But I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking of blocking up from the zombie. And I was panicking in that moment because I did not have blocks in my hotbar. And I did not have food. So, yeah. But I think the biggest issue, though, is the ping doesn't seem very stable. Like right now, I'm sitting at a slightly uncomfortable 90, late 90s ping. And I've already had rubber banding in the past. I don't know where this server is based. And so I was not landing those hits on the baby zombie. So, this time around, I prioritized securing food, because I did not have food when I first ventured down into the caves. I did not have stable health regen. So that's different now. My original intention was to retrace my steps and find my mine shaft, but I could not do that because people live on top of where I used to live and I can't just dig up for where it was. But my start right now is doing a lot better. I did not find coal until I was at like iron level, which is like Y16. So I have a lot of coal. I have a stack of, it was a stack of coal. And I've also found bronze, so that's pretty good until I find iron. Right, fully decked out for that. Looking good. And then what I think we're going to do with the remaining copper is make more early game tools with that. We're going to get one sword and a shovel. And since we can, we're going to get another pickaxe. Would have been nice to have auto sort, but we don't have access to that. 21 torches should be modestly okay. Yeah, thanks, Spec. I don't know if you're playing, because, I don't know, a lot of people don't have the same Minecraft usernames as their Twitch names. Don't you guys want, like uniform naming everywhere? Like, I understand maybe if it was your Flesh name you wouldn't want that, but internet-wide gamertag is pretty good, too. I can't recognize some people, I just can't. Yeah. I only recognize some people. Yeah. But if you're on there, yeah, you take care too, man. No, I cannot burn a wooden sword. We're gonna keep the wooden shovel as emergency fuel. And we don't have a bucket or anything. We're gonna have emergency blocks for dirt. Alright. This run is already going better than last time. Alright. Now we are going to dig down to Y16, and we're gonna do, oh, look at that, we got lapis. Let's gather some. I mean, we're gonna need it eventually. If we get too much of it, we're gonna have to convert those to blocks, though. Fortunately, it looks like the mod pack client has support for dynamic held lighting for torches. It doesn't stop mobs from spawning, but in my case, they care less about that and more about visibility. We got more copper, but we're going to ignore that. This is already as useful as copper gets. There we go, we got iron. Yep, that's what I thought. You always gotta check, because, you know, some of these veins have funky shapes to them. Give me a second. Alright, sorry about that, I'm back. I was having some minor discomfort with the sunglasses, so I switched to the eye patches. One of these days I'm probably just going to expose my eyeballs and it's going to be okay. Alright. Looking at the PJ cam here, it looks like he's hanging out in someone's house and he's getting involved with food supply. That's interesting. Okay, so I just found how many pieces of iron is 10? Well, we can get an iron pick, but we're going to dig down a little bit more until we know that we need the iron pick. Because 10 iron is enough for a shield, flint and steel, and a pickaxe. Which is probably all that we really need, but... yeah. I think we have to do negative Y54 for diamond. How are we doing on wood? Okay, 12. 12, that means that we can do that. 6. That means 6 times the stick recipe, and that each yields 4, so that's 24 sticks. Okay, got even more iron. Yeah, this run is already going better than the previous one. The food goes a long way. Like, I was at Y16 for maybe 20 minutes until I ran into, like, a ravine, and... oh, hit deep slide. Yeah, doing a lot better now. It's not a full set of iron, but technically we don't need that. I'm down for a safe strip mining. We don't need cave exploration. I mean, we'll take a cave if we get a cave. As far as lighting is concerned, I only care about my, like, immediate surroundings. As far as mob spawning is concerned, I did have a creeper spawn behind me in one of my own tunnels yesterday. It wasn't really all that much of a concern, though. You know what? I could intercept with it. I could really intercept. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hypothetically, on the same y-axis, digging in this direction, I should be able to intercept with my old tunnel. And then that's going to save us some digging time. But I also don't remember how far out I dug. And at Y16 we are more likely to find iron anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, gold. Don't care too much about that. I'll dig out 100 blocks, and then if that doesn't work, I'll turn back. And we've got more iron. Looks like PJ is still alive. I say that in astonishment and surprise. He really is back on his last life now. Yeah, I'm only going to dig out 100 blocks here. But hypothetically, you know, I should run into it if I dug a tunnel out long enough. minor waste of resources here trying for something so stupid, but... Alright. Alright. We got one flint, which is good, because we need that for the flint and steel. Alright. That's over 100 blocks out. No dice. Ooh, iron. But we are using the torches as markers as well, because when we go in, we put it on the right, so that when we go out, it's all on the left. We know which way to go. We have 25 raw iron, which is enough for a full suit, but we're not going to do that now. Yeah, so we gave up there because there's absolutely no way that if we were on the same y-axis, I was 100 blocks out. So now instead we're going to continue digging our way to negative... Is it negative 54? Alright, guess we need an iron pick after all. One piece of coal can craft 8 pieces of iron. So maximum efficiency there, no leftovers. One of the first things I'm going to do is craft me a flint and steel, so I can finally get rid of some of my excess items. Leaves, raw copper, this piece of bone meal, seeds, gravel. There's the gravel. We don't need granite. We don't need the second furnace. We don't need diorite. We don't need dirt, I guess. We don't need andesite right now. Tough. Stone sword. Alright, should be good. Alright, and then we're gonna get one iron pick. And, I don't think a shield's gonna help me with the lag, though. It's also going to eat up 6 of my wooden planks. Oh, shit. Alright, chat, looks like dinner's here, which means I'm going to end the stream. Thank you everybody for watching. Gonna raid into Alright, we're going to raid into PajamaHero, and thanks again to everybody who showed up, and I'll see you next time. You can also see me on the server on his stream.